Siema. No to... No to co? A co ja nie...
There they both are. Two identical shoes.
Okay.
Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Okej, ale przecież ten but to już znalazłem wcześniej. A poza tym ja już się zakumplowałem chyba z kolegą w pomarańczowej kurtce. Już nawet razem biegaliśmy. Więc o co chodzi?
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Okej. To teraz tak, X. Tak. Mam zaśpiewać na karaoke? A to co? Stołówka zarezerwowana dla członków związku. Otwarcie o 16. Aha, to jest to samo, co i tam było napisane. No dobra. O, moje miejsce to jest.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
No ej, ale to rozmawiałem przecież z nim już na ten temat.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop. Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Że nie zrobiłem...
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here. Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Aha, no to dobra już.
Or did you... You're right. No, I haven't seen you around.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know...
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Okej. Przeprowadziłem jeszcze raz tą samą rozmowę, nie wiem dlaczego. Rozmawiajmy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in grip. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this. But why? He is your half-brother.
To ściskamy mu dłoń.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
Czemu mnie okłamał, że to mój przyrodni brat jest?
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Mm-hmm. So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okidoki. Gdzie ten samochód jego jest? To jest samochód policyjny?
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
Trochę rozwalony tamten budynek jest.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair. Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
Artystyczny taki
Your
opis.
shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
Okej. Dobra.
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds.
Martinaise. Wybrzeże Martinaise. Kołyszą się motorówki. Okej, czyli na północ. Jodąca do oceanu. Czyli północ jest tak jakby po mojej lewej stronie?
The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Chyba nie jednak.
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there? No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day. urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
Budynek badawczy. To jest budynek badawczy? Stary drewniany kościół.
Coal City, end of all lines.
Okej.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
Aha, to było na zachodzie, no, czyli dobrze. Bo już myślałem, że jakoś tak dziwnie jesteśmy ustawieni względem tego, względem kierunku świata. Dobra, to było na zachodzie.
There's a fleet
To się
on the
zgadza
corner.
wszystko.
A plastic coat is folded into a small triangle under the counter by the window. Beyond that, the strike breakers have gathered.
Złożony mały trójkącik płaszcz. O, proszę bardzo, to będzie można tam iść po kurtkę.
The great gates of the industrial harbour are locked. A chill runs down your back. You
Może.
shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow. La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbour. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
Króla Drisa, czyli co, mamy monarchię?
Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain. A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
Podział klasowy. To jedziemy teraz od
Capeside
północy.
apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks.
Aha, dobra. A tam w ogóle ktoś go bije, ty. Jakiś dzieciak kamieniami chyba sobie rzuca.
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
Czym jest Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
To gdzie moja dzielnia?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the wood at?
Czeka tam na mnie ziom, gdzie Hawira nie wynajęta? Co?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point, of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town. In the shadow of the day, the revolution failed.
Co ja tutaj robię?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland. In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Satellite Officer Jean Vichmer rushes down the precinct stairs, umbrella in hand. It's unopened. He doesn't seem pleased about the spring rain. On the bridge, Officers Torson and McLean are standing guard. Torson wears jeans and a fishnet wife-beater. Satellite Officer Vichmer passes by, and the young man remarks to him.
Where's your homo, homie?
Tytuł homo, nie wiadomo.
What?
Co?
It's not like that. They're what is called heterosexual life partners. They have a battle-tested relationship. A brother-bond, if you will.
Brother band.
Huh? Yeah.
Hetero-sexual life partners.
Funny apery. Male-centric workplace humor. Have you seen him?
Is there something wrong?
No, nothing. It's just... Judith went to his place and found the Monday mail unopened. I think he's still there. You didn't, drink with him over the weekend, did you?
That would be irresponsible.
With that animal? Never again, man. What is he, still down there? In, south of the interchange? What was it?
In Martinez. He's in Martinez.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Ten też raczej szybko nie odpuści. Powinien zapatrzyć się w płaszcz przeciwdeszczowy na wschód, stąd jest skept. Wiecie, w którym można taki kupić. Okej. Na razie nie za bardzo chcę coś klikać, tylko chcę się przebiec. Zobaczyć, jak to wygląda. Dobra. To jest most, prawda?
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier. It doesn't. You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you. She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
You mean this is Pop's?
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish. Benita. She's a model. Usually it's a model. Or a singer-songwriter. Or a model.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
No dobra, dobra.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but... I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Drapiąc się po nosie, dziękuję za pomoc. Odejdź.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Zablokowane? Czemu?
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Nie stać mnie. Melancholijna piosenka. A tu co?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
O!
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so... Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
Czyli buteleczki muszę zbierać, tak? Sztosnuty. Populaire. Okej, populaire. Czasopismo. Najsprawiedliwsi mężczyźni. Okej. O. Y. Przedmiot leczący. Zgubiłeś się. Co to? Nie powiem jeszcze lęku przed... Nie bądź gnojem. Nie dbaj o okolicy. Czemu aż tak? Świnie w domu. Nazwa ulicy jest nieczytelna. No jeszcze jebać policję. A w taczce leży topniejący śnieg. Jakaś potężna siła tektoniczna rozbiła asfalt niczym... O kurczę. To usiąść mogę?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okej. Ojej. Tutaj.
This Postla Vantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
2 dziury po kulach.
The
Kto
box
tak
seems
robi?
happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Okej. Skrzynka pocztowa, proste uwierz. Skrzynka pocztowa powinnaś wziąć się kurwa w garść. Ja pierdzielę.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankfully even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow. And then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachon forever.
Okej. Tak jak gdybyś miał torbę. No, butelek jest mnóstwo. Bardzo muskularny, otoczony po mężczyzna. Ciekawe gdzie? This sign. Okej. Litera R widnieje, korona. Księga zapisania światła zstępuje z góry. Dzieciaku.
Kuno's got this.
Nie może mieć więcej niż 12 lat. No, jest jeszcze drugi dzieciak.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick. Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Fuck that, Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthhole.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shits himself. The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
Ostro, ty.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. The fuck are you talking about? He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Rodzeństwo to Okej.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
Coś by... Okej. Ale można się bardziej spiąć. To ja bym się spiął.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
O, to coś jest.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too. We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okej.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Silence. No one answers your call. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Dobra, na razie odejdźmy. Na razie odejdźmy.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall somewhere. Rows and rows of Heimdall men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Heimdall, Return to Heimdall. And the solipsistic Man from Heimdall and the Heimdall Man. Maybe 100. Man from Heimdall and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Heimdall and the false god.
Matko, faktycznie.
Man from Heimdall and the scorched earth. Man from Heimdall, the Heimdall colonies. Man from Heimdall and the swamp beast. Man from Heimdall and the snow crabs. Those snow crabs are worse than they sound. Not even close. Man from Heimdall in hell. Man from Heimdall and the forest of slaves. Man from Heimdall under the lake. Man from Heimdall, Heimdall burning. There's even The Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Heimdall Man, and so much more.
Próg bólu średni. Czy które z tych książek zdaje się mnie wyzywać?
Oh, Man from Heimdall. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books. Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do. At last, someone sensible. However, I still urge you to buy one. Can't judge a book by the cover, they say.
To
if
prawda.
you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Heimdall Man, the Man from Heimdall. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Nothing of interest. Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
No okej. Jeszcze tylko do ciebie zagadam.
Welcome to Crime, Romance and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Lejson.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Okay.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work. These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. Crime fiction is a disgrace, an asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. Furthermore, they have no idea how hard it is to simply remove a body from a tree. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. The final case of Dick Mullen. An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the clock tower. The ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's funeral pyre. The murder of Dick Mullen. Oh no, turns out he faked it to solve the case. Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective Dick Mullen.
Dobra. Faktycznie w tej gierce jest bardzo dużo opisów, ale to dosyć ciekawie przedstawia tak jakby świat, który otacza postać główną. I muszę sobie opracować system, żeby to nie było chaotyczne, żeby po kolei się dowiadywać rzeczy, albo żeby po kolei zdobywać informacje o świecie, który otacza mnie tutaj. Tak, muszę sobie jakoś to usystematyzować, a na chwilę obecną będę się żegnał, bo tu już kupa czasu minęła. I zapraszam na następne nagranie. Cześć.